Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to share a heartbreaking story with you coming out of Madison County, Tennessee. Police say in the early morning hours of January 4th, 2021, they received an emergency call from a Shell gas station on Law Road just south of I-40, exit 93, about a car that tried to crash into the gas pumps there. As they traveled to the scene, police say they were notified of numerous other calls coming in from the gas station, saying a woman was trying to hit the gas pumps. Then she exited her vehicle with a small child and walked away from the gas station, heading toward the freeway overpass. Then, they said, she vanished. Moments later, police dispatch received a call from a truck driver who said a large object fell from the freeway overpass onto his truck as he traveled westbound along the freeway. When police arrived, they said they found 26-year-old Tanisha Barker and her 21-month-old son, Jonathan Jones, deceased in the roadway. Police say the case is still under investigation, and they don't have any more details about the case at this time. I can't imagine what could have been going through that mother's mind when she decided to do what she did, but it had to be horrible. And all I keep thinking about is her precious baby boy, who had no idea what she had planned for him when she put him in the car that morning. They died tragic deaths, but I'm so glad she wasn't able to blow them up in their car instead by ramming the gas pumps. If that had worked, she could have killed or horribly injured others at the gas station as well. And what a horrific way to die. I wonder what in the hell made her choose that way for her and her baby. I wonder if she chose that gas station, so if she couldn't blow them up at the pumps, the freeway overpass was right there. And that poor truck driver who hit them, he'll be messed up now for the rest of his life. And her baby's father? And their family? I don't even want to think what they're going through. I pray for them all, especially her little son who never had a chance to grow up. Too bad she didn't give him to someone if she wanted to end her own life. He deserved the chance to live. Rest in peace, baby boy. When I read about this story, I was reminded of something I saw take place back in 2018 here in Michigan that just blew my mind. A man was threatening to jump off a freeway overpass just north of Detroit, and Michigan State Police organized 13 semis to line up side by side under the overpass, so if he jumped, he'd land on top of one of the trucks, not in the roadway. I remember seeing it on the news. It was incredible to watch. Michigan State Police said they've been using that technique to save freeway jumpers for decades. When they receive a report of a potential jumper, they put out a call to truckers in the area. Then they shut down the freeway and try to distract the jumper while the semis arrive and get into position. I think that's incredible. I know it wouldn't have saved the mother and the son in this case because there was no time. She already jumped before police even arrived. But I think it's amazing that the truckers come together the way they do to save a life. But in this case, the trucker had no warning and no chance to try to save theirs. I know that would mess me up pretty badly. As I was researching this story, I came across a story I planned to cover eventually, but I hadn't researched it yet. Then I read something that caught my attention. I know I've mentioned in previous videos that I'm a member of a group online called True Crime Society. Some of you might be as well, so you might already be aware of this story. I've talked about a woman from our group who was murdered by her husband, and another woman who went missing, and her boyfriend was suspected to be involved. But this time, it's a story about a mother who the group claims joined True Crime Society back in October of 2020, who shot 3 of her children, killing her 3-year-old and 10-year-old, and leaving her 6-year-old in critical condition in Virginia in November. Police said her 8-year-old escaped the scene unharmed. Then she took her own life. She was 27 years old. When I looked at her Facebook page, it was full of beautiful photos of her and her precious children. If I didn't know what she did, I would think they were an adorable, happy family from the impression she gave on social media. She even updated her profile picture to an adorable photo of her and one of her children the same month she ended all their lives. No sign of distress at all. Just goes to show how people can hide their pain and sadness behind smiling pics and nice posts on their social media accounts. They can even be right among us in true crime groups, and we'd never know it until it's too late. That's why it's so important for us to be kind to one another. You never know what someone else is going through. I wish she would have reached out to our group to ask for help if she needed it. I wish the mother in my first story would have reached out for help as well. We all go through struggles, and we all feel overwhelmed at times. There is no shame, none, in reaching out for help. We all need help sometimes. We just need to learn to ask for it, stop worrying about what people think about it, and stop making our children pay for what we're going through. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I encourage you to reach out for help if you feel you need it. I promise I will, and I hope each and every one of you listening will do the same. I'm sending out love and light to all of you, and I'll see you on my next video.